Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Daily English Practice. I'm John, and I'm really happy to be here with you today.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mary. Welcome back to our podcast. We're so happy you're listening.
Today, we have a very exciting topic.
Yes, today we're going to talk about something many people dream about.
That's right. Our topic today is talking about traveling to a new country.
Traveling to a new country can be exciting, fun, and sometimes a little scary.
Exactly. And when you travel, you need English.
Yes, you need English to talk at the airport, at the hotel, in restaurants, and with new people.
So today, we will help you learn easy and natural English for traveling.
Don't worry about grammar too much.
Just relax, listen, and enjoy the conversation.
And remember, you don't need perfect English.
You just need clear and friendly English.
John, before we start, can I ask you something?
Sure, Mary.
Have you ever traveled to a new country?
Yes, I have.
Oh, really? Which country was your first?
My first trip was to Japan.
Wow, Japan! That's amazing.
Yes, it was my first time leaving my country.
How did you feel before the trip?
Honestly, I felt excited, but also nervous.
That's very normal.
Yes, I was thinking, what if I can't understand people? What if my English is not good enough?
I think many people feel the same way.
Exactly. That's why today's topic is so important.
Let's start with something simple, talking about travel plans.
Good idea.
When someone asks you, "Are you traveling soon?" What can you say?
You can say, yes, I'm traveling next month.
Very simple.
Or, I'm planning to visit a new country.
That sounds very natural.
Yes, you can also say, I'm going to travel abroad for the first time.
That's a great sentence for beginners.
Mary, can you give another example?
Sure, I'm traveling to France for vacation.
Nice and clear.
Or, I'm visiting a new country with my family.
Now, let's talk about the country itself.
Yes, people often ask, which country are you visiting?
You can answer, I'm visiting Canada.
Or, I'm traveling to Germany.
Very easy.
If you want to say more, you can add, it's my first time there.
That's a very useful phrase.
For example, I'm traveling to Italy. It's my first time there.
Perfect English.
John, airports can be scary for beginners.
Yes, especially if it's your first international trip.
Let's help our listeners with easy airport English.
Good idea.
At the airport, people may ask you, where are you traveling today?
You can say, I'm traveling to Spain.
Simple and clear.
Or, I'm going to London.
That's enough.
You don't need long sentences.
Exactly.
Now, let's talk about feelings.
Yes, feelings are important.
Before traveling, you may feel excited.
You can say, I'm very excited about my trip.
Or, I'm excited to visit a new country.
If you're nervous, that's okay too.
You can say, I'm a little nervous, but excited.
That sounds very natural.
Yes, native speakers say this a lot.
Let's move on to hotels.
Good idea.
When you arrive in a new country, you usually stay at a hotel.
Or a guest house or an apartment.
Right.
You can say, where are you staying?
You can say, I'm staying at a hotel.
Or, I'm staying near the city center.
Very useful.
You can also say, I booked a hotel online.
That's a good sentence. John, food is my favorite part of traveling.
Mine too.
People often ask, what food do you want to try?
You can say, I want to try local food.
Simple and perfect.
Or, I want to try traditional dishes.
Yes, And if you like the food, you can say, the food is delicious.
Everyone understands that. Traveling is also about meeting new people.
Yes, and English helps a lot.
When you meet someone, you can say, "Hello, nice to meet you."
Very important sentence.
Then you can ask, "Where are you from?" And you can answer, "I'm from Ethiopia."
Exactly.
Small talk is very useful when traveling.
Yes, even short conversations are helpful.
You can talk about the weather,
For example, the weather is nice today.
or it's very cold here.
Everyone understands weather talk.
Mary, what do you usually say after visiting a new place?
I say, I had a great time.
That's perfect.
Or, I enjoyed my trip.
Very natural English.
If something was difficult, you can say, it was a little challenging.
That sounds polite and honest. John, many beginners are afraid to speak English when traveling. Yes, but they shouldn't be afraid.
Mistakes are okay.
Yes, people will understand you.
Speak slowly
Use simple words.
and smile.
A smile helps everywhere.
Let's do a quick practice.
Good idea.
I'll ask a question and you answer.
Okay,
Where are you traveling?
I'm traveling to a new country.
Perfect.
Now my turn. How do you feel about your trip?
I'm excited and a little nervous.
Excellent. Mary, menus in a new country can be confusing. Sometimes the words are new and sometimes the food names are strange.
Yes, John, that is very true. But travelers do not need to understand every word.
Exactly. You can look for pictures on the menu.
Yes, pictures help a lot. You can also look for simple words like chicken, rice, or soup.
If you do not understand something, you can ask the waiter.
You can say, what is this? Is this spicy? Is this sweet?
Very good examples.
Thank you. Simple questions are okay.
Mary, let's talk about ordering food politely.
Yes, being polite is important in every country.
You can say, "I would like chicken, please."
Or, can I have this, please?
Do not forget to say please.
And after the food comes, you can say, thank you.
That makes a good impression.
John, what about paying the bill?
Good question. You can say, "Can I have the bill, please?"
Or in some countries, people say, check, please.
Yes, both are okay.
If you want to pay by card, you can say, can I pay by card?
If you want to pay by cash, you can say, "Cash, please." Now let's talk about transportation.
Yes, transportation is very important when traveling.
If you take a taxi, you can say, "Can you take me to this address?"
You can also show the address on your phone.
Yes, that helps a lot.
If you want to ask about the price, you can say, how much is it?
Simple and clear.
John, public transportation can be confusing.
Yes, but again, simple English helps.
You can ask, where is the bus stop? Which bus goes to the city center?
If you're on the bus, you can ask, "Is this the right stop?"
That is a very useful sentence.
Mary, many people love shopping when they travel.
Yes, shopping is fun. You can buy gifts and souvenirs.
When shopping, one of the most important questions is about price.
Yes, you can say, how much is this? Or how much does it cost?
If something is too expensive, you can say, "It is too expensive." Or politely, "That's a little expensive."
John, what if someone wants a different size?
They can say, "Do you have a bigger size? Do you have a smaller size?"
If they want a different color, they can say, do you have this in blue?
Very helpful sentences.
John, talking to local people can be scary for beginners.
Yes, but it is also a great way to practice English.
You can start with something very simple.
For example, "Hello, how are you?"
You can also say, I'm visiting from another country.
People are usually friendly and helpful.
Sometimes travelers need help.
Yes, and that's okay.
You can say, excuse me, can you help me?
If you are lost, you can say, "I am lost."
Or, can you show me the way?
Making mistakes is okay.
Mary, many beginners worry about making mistakes.
Yes, but mistakes are okay.
Mistakes help us learn.
Local people understand that you're learning.
They will usually speak slowly and help you.
Traveling to a new country is a great chance to learn English.
Yes, every conversation is practice.
Do not be afraid to speak.
Use simple words
Smile and be polite.
and enjoy the experience.
Mary, one of the best parts of traveling is meeting new people.
Yes, John. Making friends in a new country is exciting and fun.
And it is also great for practicing English.
Very true.
Mary, how can beginners start a conversation?
They should keep it very simple.
Yes, simple is best.
For example, you can say, "Hello. Hi, how are you?"
You can also say, "Is this your first time here?"
Or, "Where are you from?"
These are friendly and common questions.
John, after greeting someone, people often talk about themselves.
Yes, that is normal.
You can say, "I am from Ethiopia. I am visiting this country."
You can also say, "I am learning English."
That sentence is very helpful.
Yes, because people will speak slowly when they hear that.
John, travelers often talk about places.
Yes, they talk about cities, parks, museums, and restaurants.
You can say, "I visited the city center."
Or, "I went to a museum yesterday."
If you liked a place, you can say, "I like this place."
Or, "This place is beautiful." Mary, sharing experiences is very common.
Yes, and it helps beginners practice past tense. For example, you can say, "I traveled by bus. I ate local food."
Or, "I met nice people."
You do not need long sentences.
Short sentences are perfect.
John, travelers also talk about how they feel.
Yes, feelings are important.
You can say, "I was happy. I was excited."
If something was difficult, you can say, "It was hard."
Or, "It was confusing."
Mary, let's talk about hotels.
Yes, many travelers stay in hotels or guest houses.
You can say, "I stayed in a hotel."
Or, "My hotel was clean."
If you liked it, you can say, "The hotel was good."
If there was a problem, you can say, "The room was small."
John, after talking about the past, people often talk about future plans. Yes, future tense is important.
You can say, "I will visit another city."
Or, "I am going to travel next week."
These sentences are simple and useful.
Mary, traveling is a great way to learn English.
Yes, you learn English in real life.
You hear English every day.
You speak English every day.
You learn new words naturally.
When traveling, you listen a lot.
You listen to people in shops.
You listen on buses and trains.
You listen in hotels and restaurants.
This helps your listening skills.
Traveling helps you speak without fear.
Yes, you must speak to survive.
You must ask questions.
You must explain yourself.
This builds confidence.
John, many learners are afraid of mistakes.
Yes, but mistakes are normal.
Everyone makes mistakes.
Even native speakers make mistakes.
So do not worry.
Just keep speaking.
John, even small progress is important.
Yes, every sentence matters.
If you order food in English, that's a win. If you ask for directions, that's a win. If you make a friend, that's a big win.
Mary, let's review some useful sentences.
Great idea.
Excuse me, can you help me? How much is this? Where is the bus stop?
I am visiting from another country. I am learning English. Thank you very much.
Traveling to a new country can change your life.
Yes, it opens your mind.
It gives you confidence.
It helps you learn English naturally.
Do not wait until your English is perfect.
Your English does not need to be perfect.
Just start speaking.
Speak slowly.
Speak clearly.
And enjoy the journey.
Thank you for listening to Daily English Practice.
We hope this episode helps you feel confident when traveling.
Remember, English is a tool.
Use it every day.
Travel, speak, and learn.
See you in the next episode.
Bye-bye.